Hi everybody, trying out a new type of video thing. We're going to be touching on different types of subjects. Today I've gone and I sat down with my dad, who has been driving truck for a very long time, ever since I was a kid. He drove truck, and we just kind of touched base on kind of his thoughts on leasing or owner operating in today's time. Just a couple little subjects that he gets on. It's mostly him talking in this one, so let's sit back and see what he has to think about it. Coming from a long-time trucker, I'm sure he's got a lot of insight. Enjoy.
And they understand the whole
No,
thing.
you wouldn't believe
yes,
how many
they do.
people...
They just want to push it. They want to push it as far as they can. And
no, a lot of them.
That's why they brought out.
They either understand or they don't understand.
That's why they brought out that law a few years back, where they cannot force dispatch you.
Yeah,
forced dispatching was, well, you know, this load's got to be there. It's got to go. So then you had drivers out there going beyond fudging logbooks, etc. And that's what brought about the ELD. You know what? I wouldn't mind an ELD. You know why? Because I don't max my hours anyway.
I know you don't.
So when I'm at the age where I'm not going to go out and push myself. They're either paid by the mile or they're paid percentage. Those two groups right there, like an owner operator.
Those are the ones that are pushing.
An owner operator that's paid by the mile or paid by percentage. Most owner operators want to be paid by percentage, which means that the quicker they get it there, the more loads they're going to get, the more money they're going to make. Paid by the mile is basically the same thing. If you only do 500 miles in a day and you're paid 50 cents a mile, you're only making $250 that day.
Yeah.
Owner operator and you're being paid like $1.20 or whatever it is a mile. Okay, well you're making more, but then you got to figure out what your daily costs are.
Yep.
And by the time you figured out what it costs to run that truck per day for an owner operator, the cost is right around $1.38 a mile is what it costs. That's what it costs you. So if you're getting paid $1.40, you're only making 2 cents a mile.
Yeah,
and at the end of the month, when they do up their paperwork for the end of the month, they look and they go, what the fuck? Well, that's why guys go broke.
They got their truck.
So an owner operator needs to get paid. He needs to get paid minimum $2 a mile. Yeah, but the thing is that the lease program, as long as the lease program is set up where your payment, where your truck payment is equivalent to as if you were buying a truck, if your truck payment is equivalent to that, then in essence you're an owner operator. So at the end of that three-year lease, that lease program that you sign, and you say, well, I'm going with another new truck, where the payment's the same as if I bought a new truck, then as long as that payment right there, that's the key. If you get into some of the lease programs where you're paying $3,500 a month for the truck, you're not going to make no money.
No.
You have to look at those numbers, and you have to look at what you're getting paid. And your $1.39 a day jumps. You have to figure out what's it costing me per day or per mile to run. And then that's where a lot of these guys at the end of the month, they sit there and they go, well, you know, I made, $20,000 this month and I only got to pay myself $500. Well, that's because of all the stuff you had to pay out, the operating costs. Your operating costs go up, or they're not looking at where they're buying fuel. Well, I'll just stop here and get fuel. Well, 10 miles down the road, there's another truck stop there, and the fuel's like 4 cents cheaper a gallon. Yeah. Well, that 4 cents adds up when you start pumping 250 gallons worth of fuel.
Yes, it does.
It's all you got to be. It's a business. It's 100% business. I've never owned a truck. I've never leased a truck. I've always been a company driver, but I know what it costs. And I know I sat down with Dave the one day and I said, well, this year, we pulled in probably about $270,000 in revenue. And I said, well, how much of that was profit? I said, did you hit 6%? And he goes, close. So you figure 6% of say $250,000, you only your profit that you take and you put in the bank. Say, I made 6% of 250. You know how much that is?
Yeah.
That's like, when you think about it.
Yeah, over a year's time.
And you look at these owner operators out there, they're running, I made $250,000 this year. Well, did you hit a 6% margin?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Because you got to figure in your costs with your pay. Because if you're an owner operator, it's a business. So you're an employee of your business. So you got to pay yourself.
Yep.
At the end of the year, if that $250,000 now becomes $260,000 to run for the year. You lost $10,000. If you're managed to put $5,000 or $6,000 or $10,000 in the bank, that's money that, hey, I didn't need it for anything. That's profit. The company made money. And that's the same with any business. Like you sit there, oh, $1 million business. Yeah? What percentage was profit?
Yeah. There you have it. There's a lot more of that conversation that went on. It was a pretty long conversation. We touched on some other things as well, but I cut them out to keep the video short. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Next time, I think I'm going to go in and we're going to talk about hours of service and kind of get down and find out the difference between the Canadian hours of service and the American hours of service and what a trucker can really run legally. Thank you very much.